Hey friends, welcome back to Doing It with Tyronzia. Now tonight I'm not gonna show y'all anything Canva, no, cause I gotta work. I got a shirt order that I gotta get done. It's Thanksgiving week, baby. This week is short, so I gotta get all my orders out before Wednesday. So I've been working all day, y'all, cause I got a short week. Anyway, so yesterday I had posted a video on how to upload and order your DTFs and your shirts, and I showed y'all the site Jiffy. Now I don't always use Jiffy. I usually use SS Activewear and Sanmar, but you do have to have a wholesale license. You know, a lot of people are like, well, I don't have a wholesale license. You probably do. If you have an LLC, you have a wholesale license. That letter that they give you when you formulate your LLC, when you do register to do your state taxes, then that's your wholesale license. All you have to do is upload that. So when you go to those different websites and they tell you that you need a wholesale license, that's what they're asking for. It doesn't say wholesale license on it. So that's why a lot of people think that they don't have it, and you got it. Especially if you register with the state to file them state taxes every month. Yeah, I have to pay state taxes every month. But I'm in Mississippi. Maybe each state do it quarterly, but I have to pay them every month. Anyway, so somebody asked a question about pricing. Pricing is tricky, and it's a good, I'm gonna say it's a good habit. It's a bad habit to look at somebody else's prices and then base your prices off somebody else's prices. Now you should do your market research to see what the average shirt is going for. And then you can kind of get the starting point. But you got to think about this. So if I have a brick and mortar, you see my shop, right? So I have a higher overhead cost than you do. But if you're doing it at home, you can sell it for a cheaper price because you don't have to think about your overhead costs, right? Or if I have my own printer, then I'm really just concerned about the ink and the paper that I'm using versus if you don't have your own printer, you have to order the DTF prints. So you just literally do the calculations that I did. I know some of y'all ain't sticking around to the end of the videos, but if you look at the end of the video, I actually did the calculation showing that it cost me, for me to do a front and back DTF print for 9 shirts, it was $4.44 per shirt. And then I actually looked at Jiffy because I know some of y'all don't have your LLC formulated yet. So you don't really have the resale license to order from sites like Sanmar and SS Activewear, whatever wholesale companies that sell shirts. So you have to go to Jiffy. So that's why I went to Jiffy, because they are a couple of dollars higher. And do I order from Jiffy? Yep. Because with those wholesale stores, you usually have a minimum amount that you have to spend before you get free shipping. If you don't spend that minimum amount, you're gonna pay it in shipping fees. So the few dollars that you're saving per shirt from those wholesale sites, you can just run over there to Jiffy, pay a few extra dollars for the shirts, and you don't have to really pay a high shipping fee. And I think if you order $59 of shirts, then you get free shipping with Jiffy. Whereas if you go to the wholesale stores, you have to do, like, usually it's a $200. So, and I don't recommend stocking up on shirts. I think that is a waste of money, and a waste of space in your house or your shop, wherever you at. Because what's the chances of you actually ordering the size and the color that I want? Nope. Unless you do like me, like on my website, most of my shirts are going to be red, black, white, and navy blue, and gray. Them the only colors. You know why? Because red, white, and black are school colors. So I can sell a red, white, black, or gray shirt every day of the week because that's our school colors. Now that blue, that's my home school color. So I know that I'm going to sell that. That's the only reason why I chose those colors. And then I also did what colors sell the most. And when I did what colors sold the most, then those are the colors that came up as well. So it's like a win-win situation for me. It was. But I'm just going to tell y'all, don't bulk order stuff just because, you thinking, oh, this is going to sell. Mm-mm. That's why you do the mock-ups. You put your call to action up there and say, hey, order here. And once they order, you give it a couple of days, I'll say 3 to 4 days, run their ad, get your orders, and then take their money and order your supplies. Wouldn't recommend upfront your money, waiting on someone to pay you back. No, because they'll have you in the hole like 2 weeks waiting on their money. And people come up with all kind of excuses of why they can't pay you. So don't even create those kind of problems for yourself. Go ahead, let them prepay for the shirt. Once they prepay for the shirt, then use their money to buy the supplies you need to complete their order. And so I've been looking at the comments, and I'm doing the videos based on the comments, what y'all asking about in the comments. So if y'all have anything that you want me to show you in Canva or Silhouette, I don't do Photoshop. I love Silhouette Studios. I love Silhouette Studios. However, Canva done spoiled me, y'all. I can do so much so fast in Canva, and I can also just jump on my phone. Like I told y'all in one of the previous videos, it's a lot of times people be talking to me. I engage in a conversation. I look up every now and again, but for the most part, I'm designing on my phone. Because you can pick up where you left off at on your computer, on your phone. Now, I do prefer designing on my laptop versus designing on my phone, but I can still play with it on my phone during the day or when I'm on my break or something. And I have a 9 to 5. I don't encourage people to quit their 9 to 5 until you have surpassed your monthly income consistently for 6 or more months, that you know that this is a for sure business. Because you have 1 month and you make $2,000 selling t-shirts or whatever kind of craft products that you offer, and then you think, man, I can make a living off this. But you got to understand, the craft world, different months render different results. Like July and August, you got to think about it. It's vacation time. It's the 4th of July. It's back to school sales, during Christmas. Halloween is a big month, but y'all, I don't celebrate Halloween. So I can't really bank on that month. I have to use like breast cancer awareness month, because I'm not doing a Halloween design. To each his own. I just don't offer Halloween designs. So I cannot really count that into my income for the month of October. November and December, you can do Christmas stuff. Like right now, you could be making Christmas. Hold on. You could be making Christmas label for Christmas gifts right now. You could be making gift tags, and that's nothing more than Canva, a template, and sticker paper, and a printer. That's all you need. And you could be making stickers, like customized stickers. They don't have, and I'm not being racist, please don't think that I am, but they don't have a lot of stuff out there for African Americans. So this is your and I know all of you guys are not African American, I'm just saying, but like African American people or Hispanic people, there's not a lot of designs out there for you. So that's a wide open market. Like, who wouldn't love to put a little girl with some Afro balls, or a little girl with some braids, and just say to and from? Like, I mean, it's a great time to do that. It's a great time to do the different things for Christmas. Some people are making their own wrapping paper. I think you should have did that like at the end of September or October if you wanted to go that route. If y'all see me looking all over the place, I told y'all in previous videos, my shop is on Main Street. It is a busy street, and sometimes things out there get my attention. And I always got to be aware of my surroundings, so I constantly look up, just make sure ain't nobody looking at me. You just never know. There'll be a lot of people walking past here. Some of them, they'll stop, yank on the door. Once they see it's locked, then they walk on off. But I always just got to be mindful of my surroundings. But whatever you guys want to learn, just let me know. I'm real open to telling you. Because I told y'all, for so many years, I thugged it out on my own. I figured it out on my own through trial and error, and I didn't have anyone to tell me or teach me how to do anything. Because I don't know about y'all, in this craft world, Y'all some wild people. Like, y'all don't want to tell nobody nothing unless you charge something. Now, I'm going to tell you, like for my digital products, for my designs and stuff, do I charge for that? Yes. Because I took my time to make it. But for his advice, I'm going to give it to you every day of the week. You know why? Because I believe in playing it forward. And I also know how hard it is to get started. And I also know that when it comes to business, people try to be gatekeepers because they don't want you to decrease their customers, which you cannot do that. Like I told y'all, if y'all watched the video, I think it was last night, night before last, I told you, I can give you all the same design. But because God has blessed you with your own gift, you gonna make a different design out of it. Me and you both can be given the same supplies, the same design. You might come out with a mug, I come out with a journal. You might come out with a t-shirt, I come out with a license plate. You're never gonna come up with the same design. So it's okay to allow to help the next person because God has given you your own power to get well, your own creativity, your own ability, your own skills. He's giving you that. So you don't have to be a gatekeeper. It's too hard out here already, especially for women, for you all to be being gatekeepers or charging people for every little thing that you know. You know, do I believe certain things calls for you charging? Yes. Now, if I was to do like a 5-day class, I probably would charge for that because that's a commitment for my time, and that's taking away time that I could be in here pressing these shirts. So yeah, I would have to charge for that because I would have to fill in the money gap that it would cause. So before it's me like telling you where I buy stuff from or how I do something, I wouldn't charge you for that. Or me making a video and leaving out that one step that sealed the deal, I'm not doing you like that. I just, no. And I told you, I done paid for all the classes. I done paid for so many classes that I literally can predict what day they gonna do their offer, how they gonna do their offer, how they gonna run it back to still get you to take their offer. I can tell you because I do like learning new stuff. I do like the energy that some coaches and mentors bring. Do I think you need a coach? Do I think you can use a mentor? Because I didn't have that. And I had to learn it the hard way. I had to get it out the mud. And I don't recommend that for anybody because that cost me so much money, like doing trial and error. Like I remember my first shirt, y'all. My first shirt I did. I was so happy. And my friend was the one that introduced me to the t-shirt. Well, let me go back. I'm gonna start over. One day I had to go. Y'all know I'm in the military. And it's a thing called the ASP. And it's like a ammo point. Yeah, they sent me out there to the ammo point to do my summer training. I cried all the way out there. Because they used to run 24-hour operations. I'm just like, I'm a day worker. I don't work at night. So I'm crying all the way out there because I'm like, what shift they going to put me on? How is this going to be? So I'm crying. I go out there, best place I could have ever asked to go to. Like I met so many amazing people, had the best time of my life. But in that, it's a slow job, meaning you don't have people coming in every 5 seconds. So I'm just sitting there. I'm a sarcastic person. I like sarcastic sayings, you know. So I'm sitting there just writing down. I don't know where this idea came from. I'm sitting there just writing ideas down like t-shirts. I don't even know why. I'm just writing all things down about t-shirts. So I started researching. I don't think they had chat then, y'all. I started researching, how to start a t-shirt business. And at that time, it was mostly screen print. I didn't know nothing about a silhouette. I didn't know nothing about a cameo, knew nothing about Etsy, knew nothing about anything. I just had this bright idea to make sarcastic shirts. And I never even made sarcastic shirts. So anyway, I'm saying once I learned, I never made sarcastic shirts. So I wrote down, I had typing paper, y'all. I'm drawing squares, I'm drawing like t-shirts, and I'm writing all the things that I'm gonna put on these t-shirts. So when I got started with looking at how much the equipment costs. Baby, that t-shirt dream went out the window. It was like 20,000 startup costs. For who? Who gonna pay it? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, child. I had to go get me a new stack of shirts. But I got about 100 shirts to do. Anyway, so I'm like, who gonna pay $20,000 to start up a t-shirt business? I don't even know if it's gonna work. So I kind of like went from happy to being, I can't do this. But at that time, I've always been a crafter. At that time, I was doing like handmade jewelry. Cause I love jewelry too, y'all. The outfit ain't the outfit until you got on the cutest jewelry. So anyway, I was already making jewelry. So my next annual training came around. And so I started looking at ways to personalize the jewelry. And that's when the Cricut machine and all these machines came up. Um, that's when all those Cricut machines and everything came up, right? So I ended up getting, I don't even know what made me get the silhouette, but I ended up getting the silhouette and I started doing jewelry on it, y'all. I started doing the 651, making me initials and stuff on earrings. That was a little bit too tedious for you, girl. I told you I'm working on my patience. I was like, nah, this ain't it. You got to be a better way. I'm not really interested in doing this. I'm not enjoying this anymore. So anyway, I started looking at all the things you could do with them. And then I made my first shirt. And I called one of my friends to share my excitement with her because she had a machine. And she laughed. She was like, girl, you just melted that on a t-shirt. Y'all had used the permanent vinyl. Didn't know nothing about it. So you got to start somewhere. And you never know where your dreams could take you to. Like now I have my own shop. I have, a good client base. I just want you to keep going. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. And if you find yourself in that hard place, let me know. Because when I was asking people questions, either people send you a link to pay them, or they tell you, hey, I watched a video on YouTube, or they kind of just ghost you. Yeah, people do that, y'all, in real life. Y'all that experienced it, huh? People do that, right? They either ghost you, send you a link, or tell you, look at YouTube. Even though right now you're looking at YouTube to watch me, I'm at least trying to tell you all of the steps. And I'm not missing out that one step so I can hit y'all with that link at the end of my video. No. Now, do I post a link for my Fab 50? Yeah. Because that's my digital product. I didn't go to somebody's site and get a digital product to sell y'all. I created it myself. Now, can y'all resell it? I don't care. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. You can get it, edit it, resell it, do what you want with it. Just take my name off of it. Make it your own. Change up some stuff. Well, I got it purple, make it pink. So I could care less. Because like I told you in the other video, my customers don't shop with me because I offer the best products. My customers don't shop with me because I offer the best service. My customers shop with me because of my personality. They shop with me because of my customer service. They shop with me because of my consideration to what they want and how they want it. My attention to detail. So you can use my stuff all day long. But I do charge for that because I use my own time, my own skill set, my own abilities to make that. So yeah, I'm gonna charge for that. And if you purchase that Fab 50, it's like Fab 70 now. Because yesterday I got bored and I went in there and added some more stuff. Y'all even added 50 scriptures. Well, I ain't gonna say 50 scriptures. I added 50 motivational quotes based on scriptures. And the scriptures are right beside it. So you can check that out to make sure it's accurate. You don't believe nobody else's word when they tell you something about God. I always tell people, if somebody tell me something what God said, I'm gonna have to find it in the Bible myself. You're gonna have to show me a scripture reference. Because people be making anything sound good. They make anything sound good. Y'all probably like, you all over the place. I'm always all over the place. This ain't nothing new for y'all. This how I roll. This is just who I am. I ain't trying to be nothing that I'm not to impress you. So I told y'all, the chance of us really meeting, really slim to none. I would love to meet you if I come to your town. We could do lunch. I love being around other entrepreneurs, other like-minded people. Now, I don't like being around them gatekeepers. Because if you notice, the gatekeepers are the one that be want to get information from you, but they don't want to share none. You can pick them people out real quick. Them selfish-hearted people. But you can peep them out real quick. And if you don't peep them out, you ain't paying attention. You're not paying attention. But I don't want to sit here and gatekeep. I want to tell you all the things if I know it. I'll tell you, if I don't know it, I'll take the time to research it, to vet it, to make sure it's good information to tell you. Because I believe, that God put us on this earth to help each other. And if we ain't helping each other, we missing our purpose in life. Because I don't think you can accomplish anything as an individual. You need people around you to help you do it quicker and faster. Quicker and faster. But y'all subscribe, like, and share. And if you have any questions, I'm telling you, I want to celebrate your victory. I want to celebrate your accomplishments. I want to celebrate your achievements. I want us, I ain't gonna say going to the new year, because I'm not gonna tell anybody to wait till 25. No, do it now. You get out this video, open up Canva, whatever kind of software you use, and just do it now. Because sometimes we put off stuff for so long, trying to make it perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. It's not. But guess what? Your customers are not looking for it to be perfect. And they don't even know what perfect is. Because this I always tell one of my girls that work with me at the shop, she do events. Yeah, her events are amazing. They're always so beautiful. But she always say like, well, what if this, what if that? I'm like, girl, they ain't never seen it before. They don't know if that's not your intent. I always tell her that advice. I'm telling you this advice. Your customer don't know how it's supposed to look. So long as you do it right, in a spirit of excellence, would you wear it? Would you use it? If you would wear it, if you would use it, then hey, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for them. Don't you give nobody nothing that you wouldn't wear yourself. Please don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can't ask God to bless your business when you're not doing it in the spirit of excellence. Like before I do these orders, I always pray, like, Lord, bless me with the spirit of speed, the spirit of excellence, and the spirit of accuracy. Meaning, I want to do it fast. I want to do it right. I want to do it to the best of my ability. And I want to do it correctly. Meaning, I want to cover everything that the customer said that they wanted. I want to cover that. I am going to give you a few helpful tips. Stick to, when you're trying to do your t-shirt business, or mug business or journal business or whatever. Stick to like 5 or less colors. Stick to 5 or less options, because the more you give people to choose from, the more they can't decide. Even when you're doing mock-ups to send to somebody, you only want to give them 2 or 3. You don't want to give them 10, because they're not going to make a decision. Or they're going to tell you, I want a part of 7 and a part of 2. No, I'm going to give you 3 at the most. I'm mostly going to give you 1, and you tell me how to tweak that 1. So I'm going to say 2 to 3 mock-ups, 5 or less colors, 5 or less different designs. Because the more you give people, the more room you're going to have for them to make edits. And the more time you have to make an edit, that's costing you money that you could bend on the next customer. I will tell you one thing in this t-shirt space. I can tell you from the t-shirt space, because I offer mugs, I offer journals, but my bread and butter comes from t-shirts. In the t-shirt space, customers will wear you out going back and forth about customized t-shirts if you allow them to. Those customers are seen as time wasters. Why are they seen as time wasters? Because I could have been done 3 to 5 more designs for somebody else, but I'm going back and forth with you, only for you to go back to the first design I sent you. So don't allow people to waste your time. You can weed out your own customers. Some of y'all gonna weed out your customers with that price point. When you tell them the price, baby, they're gonna leave your message unread and they done saw it. But that's fine. You don't devalue yourself or decrease your profit because that person is not your customer. Everybody is not your customer. You gotta be okay with it. Because you want a $15 shirt, you ain't my customer. I'm sorry. It's taking my time. It's taking my creativity. It's taking my energy. It's taking my electricity. I can't do a $15 shirt. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. I charge my sister full price because I got full price light bill. I have a full price gas tank. I have a full price mortgage. It ain't discounted no day of the week. They don't run no Black Friday sale on my mortgage, so I can't run no Black Friday sale. Can't do it. Sorry. I love you. I do. But find somebody who can. It won't be me. Like when a lot of people do the t-shirt bundles, I always tell people, you got them parents going out paying $40, $50 for a polo t-shirt, but you can't pay me for a full front. You got people paying Jordan 200 plus for some shoes, standing in line in the cold, playing on games, trying to get a ticket, but you don't want to pay me. I'm no Michael Jordan, but I have just as much value. I gotta feed my family too. So if you're willing to pay him 200, I'm gonna need you to run me my money for my shirts. And that's how you gotta look at it. It's business. You're not doing it as a hobby. Because when you keep on doing it as a hobby, you keep on letting people make you cut your prices, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna give up, gonna burn out because you're like, I'm doing all this and for what? Because you just did those shirts for $12 and you made a $2 profit off of them. You just did 20 shirts and you made $40. And if you go to the fuel, to fill up your vehicle, that whole, you like, dog, I just did all that and I just had to put it in my tank. How that's gonna make you feel? Don't do yourself like that. You are more valuable than that. You have more skills than that. You are worth more than that. Stop allowing cheap people to make you devalue your work. Mm-mm. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because guess what? They're paying for everything else they want. So they're paying for everything else they want. They want little Johnny to get the cutest happy 5th birthday shirt, and they need to pay your price, not your discounted price. And if you want to do it, I don't believe in tricking people. But what you can say is, if you know you want to charge $20 for the shirt, you can say, hey, y'all, I usually charge this $25 for this shirt, but since it's a little Johnny birthday, I'll do it for $20. You still got your $20. Okay? So a lot of department stores, they mark the price up to mark them down to make you feel like you got a sale. And another little selling point that you can do, instead of doing $20 shirts, you can say $19.99. Because don't $19.99 sound better than $20? It does. But let me tell y'all something. If y'all research, I think it was Coca-Cola, they actually went up a penny. I think it was 1 to 2 pennies on a drink. I hope I'm not saying this story wrong. I'm saying a company because I can't remember it was Coca-Cola. But this company went up 1 to 2 cents per item. It made them an extra multiple millions of dollars a year just because they went up 1 to 2 pennies. But that penny make a difference. And then two, I'm going to give you one more tip and I'm going to let you go. Because I've been trying to say in 20 minutes. I'm at 27 minutes, y'all. Anyway, is don't put a dollar sign in front of your cost. So when somebody asks you, hey, how much this shirt? Just put 25. Because I want you to do it on your phone. I want you to text yourself 20 and 25. That dollar sign in front of 25 make that 25 a little bit more higher. But when you just say 25, 25 ain't nothing. I don't put no dollar signs. Now, if I'm talking to somebody about money and it's not my customer, we're just talking about money, I will put a dollar sign. But when my customers text me, inbox me, email me, whatever, when I give it back to them, I just put the number. I never put a dollar sign. Because now they're not associating it with money. They're just associating it with a dollar. And I'm going to tell you one more tip. This last one. You know how some people like, can I bring you a shirt? No, ma'am. It's going to be the same cost. You can't bring me a shirt. Because what happens is when they bring you heavy cotton, when you only do soft style, somebody's going to see that and they're going to be talking about, oh, she got y'all these rough shirts. No, I didn't. Yeah, your auntie brought me these shirts to do these little Johnny birthday shirts. Don't do that. If you offer soft style shirts, I know, ma'am, I offer soft style shirts and I provide the shirts with my services. Or if you offer Bella Canva, no, ma'am, I use Bella Canva shirts only. It's just a way you have to talk and communicate with your customer. And once you establish, like, hey, I add value to my services, then guess what? They ain't gonna mind paying you. Stop devaluing yourself. You are worth so much more than it. And your children deserve so much more than it. Like right now, it's 7, whatever, I think like 7 something. My daughter's in this shop with me. So you think she finna sit in this shop if I can make $40? No, she's not. I'm not going to inconvenience them or take time away from them to make $40. Now, ain't nothing wrong with $40, but I'm just saying. I'm not trying to say like $40 is not no money, because it is. You can buy a whole meal with $40. You know what I'm saying? I can't fill my tank for $40, but I can put it on half. But y'all, bye. I refuse to keep you over 30 minutes tonight, and I'm at 29:46. Bye, friend.